Hey everybody, and welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is a Dungeons & Dragons actual play 5th edition live stream, where we have 4 groups of 4 player characters. Tonight we are going to be returning to the adventures of the A-Team. The A-Team are a group of our intrepid adventurers. They have just pulled off a daring heist against one of 3 thieves' guilds in a city. Unfortunately, the alliance that they struck between the 2 other rival thieves' guilds did not last the night. They returned triumphant after stealing the chalice, a item so powerful that it is somehow able to kill gods. And when they had it spirited away to the north, where they are intending to make their way soon, they found out that one of their allies within the Thieves Guild, Piatra, a half-orc, had been killed. Aster, the druid, he resurrected Piatra through reincarnation, giving him a new body. Through the luck of fates and Aster's magic, Piatra was still a half-orc, but instead of being a half-orc and halfling, as he was the son of his guild master, Skipper Cut Me Own Throat Dastardly, he instead is half orc, half wood elf, sharing now half of his blood with his lover, Iolanthe. The party has just committed the resurrection, and after a brief off-camera convo, convinced Iolanthe that should she die, and if she should choose to die, she could be reincarnated in much the same way, allowing her to go into anonymity, not able to be found by her father, who is who the A-Team stole the chalice from, and freeing her of a disease that makes her bedridden for about 4 months out of the year. We return with the party, I believe, wanting vengeance against the Cups, and wanting to facilitate this reincarnation. And we are back, baby! Dungeons and Dragons.
Are you going to introduce us?
Yeah.
Mike, oh, sorry. Let's do the introductions.
Hi, I am Ian Donovan Highland. I play Ash, a halfling warlock whose patron is a baby phoenix named Spark.
Yeah, baby. Then we have Arden.
Hi, I'm Logan Vac. I play a half-elf rogue named Arden. Fuck yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, baby!
Yeah, baby. Then we have Aster.
Hello, my name is Connor Tolles, and I play Aster Snowborn, the human variant Circle of Dreams druid. Yeah, baby.
And after Aster, we have Adira.
I'm Emmy. I play Adira Siknook, the human cleric paladin. Fuck yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, baby!
All right, there we go. Ian, do you want to sound off a baby? I don't know if you did it.
Well, I did baby in Baby Phoenix, but baby!
All right, thank you. There we go. All right. Well, I really shouldn't have given the thespian the closing point, because he he put a little flair on it. Anybody else want to just shout a baby out at any time in the session? Go ahead. So we're back in.
That's a mistake, but alright.
We're back in Dungeons and Dragons. Well, obviously, don't. Well, what am I saying? Am I gonna tell D&D players not to do it during a scene with gravitas? There, you all are gonna do it then and only then. So we're back in Dungeons and Dragons time.
Reincarnation?
Yeah. Is it like already happening, or like?
So you have to get a long rest before you can do it again. That was.
I have another spell slot for it.
They need to gather the resources.
Oh.
Okay.
And Iolanthe, with Arden's great pitch for the reincarnation, is still not sure if she wants to facilitate that reincarnation right away.
Which is a fair thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want to
Yeah.
die right now and change bodies today?
You want to go into the
That was
witness
pretty cool,
protection
right?
program?
You want to do it?
Yeah, she and Piatra are going to discuss it. So Balavan offers to escort you all to one of the guild's safe houses.
It's just like the thing is like we kind of got to get going. So
I could message the. I'm gonna have trouble with the deer's voice again. God damn. I could cast sending and tell. And now I can't remember our companions' names.
Brunentove.
Bruna and Tove. I could cast sending and tell Bruna and Tove what's happening.
So I thought that the plan, and therefore they thought the plan, was they just keep going.
yeah,
So I don't think that you even need to update them, really.
Yeah, they're going straight to
Aster's sister.
Aster's sister.
Bless
for
you, Rosie.
protection.
Bless you, my dog. All right. So, you all... would you like to go to the safe house, or would you like to leave the city, or...
Oh, actually, I kind of need to, be taken back to the flamingo guy's place. I can just turn into a bird and get there. Never mind, I don't need the escort.
It is best if you travel together, says Bolivan. They will be looking for anyone linked to any of the guilds. If you are going above ground, it would be best to travel as a group.
Oh, that would. I didn't even think of that. You're so smart, Bolivon.
I'm adequately intelligent.
Yep.
He blushes. Alright, so are you all gonna...
That druid flower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the flower. Alright, so you all start making your way. Do you just go straight above ground? Or would you like an escort to the...
As long as it.
If it's being offered, we'll take it.
Alright, let's go. And he is going to lead you partially through the sewers, trying to get you, as far through the sewers before you have to go above ground. And it seems like he is on, really high alert. He doesn't really want to stop, he just wants to keep on trucking in the free world.
Yeah. No, I think Ash would be moving stealthily, if anything, just trying to avoid any attention.
Alright, and I need a stealth check from everybody when you get above ground.
I would like to remind you that Adira is not wearing her thick armor. I can't think of the name.
Plate.
She's not wearing it. Yeah.
Nice! 27, boys!
Yeah.
14!
It has passed without trace. I was checking to make sure I had it before I said it.
Okay.
37's and a 24.
Alright.
It's stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is stealth. Alright, so you all managed to make it to the tower. However, when you go towards the courtyard, you can see there are legionnaires basically every point in the street. You all only managed to avoid what have basically been set up as checkpoints via Bolivan leading you through back alleys that don't have anyone posted. It is you can see people being dragged out into the street from dens, and you actually recognize a few Cups and a few Novum Gladi members. Bolivan is just keeping his head down and straightforward, not watching as they are either arrested and any who resist are killed. You see at one point a group of the Imperial Guard, the bodyguards of the Emperor, being led by a man with no helmet, who looks somewhat familiar to you all. You haven't seen him before, but it seems like... Actually, Aster, you've seen him before. He was the member of the Imperial Guard who was in the garden while you all were under arrest. And he is leading a group of those Imperial Guard. It seems like security has been very strictly enforced at the moment. But you managed to slip into the large courtyard around the Flamingo Tower and approach, and a door appears in front of you. I will be here when you return, but there is something I must do.
Be safe.
I will. Bolivan darts away.
So this is all getting... Did we, like, set off a very bad thing in this town?
It seems so.
I don't... I'm, like, wondering, for a group that tries to put out such an image, it's kind of weird that they carved their own symbol into the bodies of, like, the dead Glada and into, you know, Faye Daddy's son. Do you think maybe this is Gossamer's doing? Did you guys get that? Sorry.
You're super choppy. I kind of got it.
You think it might be
I just-
Gossamer doing it? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I said, for a group that tries to put out such a good image, you think, I mean, it doesn't really seem like them to carve their symbol into massive.
I hear that, but I do think... I mean, I don't think I'd be super surprised by that betrayal. Think about how much...
Well, I mean, not the betrayal itself, but I mean, carving their symbol into means like, hey, this is me, look at me, clear in the open. And we've been told, they tell everyone that they don't go for religious people, but then, like, behind closed doors, they do. So, like, to put out there this great statement of, hey, look at all this death we caused.
Can we make, like, an insight check?
Yeah, you can make an insight check for Flash Inspiration.
Well,
Is it, like, advantage by, like, all talking it out?
I would say Ash, make another roll, just to balance it out.
17.
Okay, seems like it's probably... Intuitively, the only people who knew which warehouses were going to have a fight was the Novum Gladii and the Cups. So it seems like it's more likely basically a declaration of war against...
That's kind of what I was feeling.
the Novum Gladii.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because keep in mind, remember those, like, really big Dalrothi guys? Those like... Who, and Ash
Dalrothi?
takes out the... Sure, those guys. Ash don't know names of countries. And he takes out the Amethyst. Like, the ones that, like, really fucked us up, right? Aren't they, like, worshiping the same god? Isn't that something? I thought you mentioned Maladira. And that's why you don't like them, right? So, like...
Yes, so the Dalariathi, they follow the light. the Light Father and his family, and I believe the leader of the Cup said the intel we had, she follows this religion.
No. It just seems really likely based on how fucking aggressive those guys were that we came across in the middle of the street just trying to get some firelight. Like, this might just be how they do things. I don't know. That's kind of just my gut. I can't imagine Gossamer carving a cup into her own brother.
Why would she care either?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, she got what she wanted out of that, which was a little bit more power, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was her.
Just run it by, and then I knock on the door.
Oh, yeah. Yes, come in. Come in then, dear boy. And a door appears in front of you, and it is unlocked. Ah, Asta. Good boy. Good man, my good man. How are you?
Good. I came to return this. I ended up not needing to use it.
Oh, that's, very pleasant. May I take it back?
Yeah, here.
Alright, make a perception check as he takes it from your hand.
Oh, okay. Where is that? There it is.
Oof.
11. Oof, big one.
Alright. Does a 17 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay. You are hit for 16 points of piercing damage and 3 points of cold damage, something behind you. And as soon as you are hit, you see Ocumenus just crash to the floor, and you see that he is made of wood and held up by strings. But he has fallen down. The door disappears to you three outside. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Was he ever really real to begin with?
$14. Can't wait for a ton of mediocre rolls.
Alright, so that is...
Can I? Oh, do you have to see somebody for Hellish Rebuke?
I don't know. You might not have to. 14 for Adira, 13 for Aster, Arden 17. What did Ash get?
Ooh. You don't.
What did Ash
It's
get
the
on initiative? Ash got away from his computer for the moment, so what was it, Connor?
is the person who damaged me within 60 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I have rebuke,
Alright.
but it's 2d10 cold. Where
What?
I cast Cure Wounds. I didn't click that button, but
Weird. Okay, he has no resistances to cold damage, so yeah, he will take 9 points of damage. Alright, there we go. So Ash's initiative is 18. Okay, so first up, Ash, it's your turn.
Sorry, I had a little bit of a catastrophe.
Sorry about that.
What just happened? I know that he got attacked, but what went down?
He got attacked and the door outside disappeared.
Uh-oh. And who's that?
Well, that's the person who got hit by the Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Alright. I am going to... Ash is like, oh fuck, what just happened? And he's gonna knock on the door.
The door disappeared.
Or he's gonna knock on the wall then.
Okay.
Hello?
Door reappears.
And he's gonna go through the door.
All right.
Did we see him get attacked, or is that meta knowledge?
You did not see him get attacked. It was meta knowledge. So basically, the door disappeared. You probably heard Aster yelp.
Okay, cool. Everything okay?
And
No.
when you enter, you see a heap puppet on the ground, and then you see a tall man who looks like he is like 24. He is a high elf. He has sort of messy black hair. He is wearing a silver weave toga, one of the togas with silver woven into the thread.
Okay.
He has a rose tucked behind one of his ears, and floating next to him, dripping Aster's blood, is a rapier. Then
A rapier.
Yes, you also see Aster bleeding.
Oh shit.
Not like
And
bloody.
that's not actually our friend, is it? That's a marionette.
Yeah, you
said?
see a heaped marionette doll on the ground, but it is like dwarf size.
All right. Well, in that case, Ash is just gonna draw his sword and what's the best way to handle this? I think he's really just gonna try to put himself between Arden or between everybody else and this guy and start attacking.
All right.
So bonus action to attack the scimitar. That's a 19 and a 9 slashing damage total.
Okay. He will take 5 slashing damage.
Okay. And then green flame blade, which I think at level 11 goes up. He's going to use green flame blade to try and see if he can like damage the sword as well.
Don't you have to use an action or a bonus action to summon your sword?
I mean,
And you said that you
it's-
summoned it instead of you like drew it, or can you
No, I said
have
he
it
took his
around?
sword out.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know.
I mean, I can have it around if I send
Yeah.
it away. It's an action.
My bad. I just didn't know if that was what you were
Yeah.
doing. Okay.
I generally keep it around just so that I don't have to use an
See.
action in cases like this. But,
The green flame blade. Yep.
so 30 to hit, and that's 13 slashing damage and 10 fire damage to him.
Okay.
And if I can do damage to the sword, it would be 2d8 plus 4. Can I do?
You can.
Is it like another creature technically?
It is not.
Okay,
but
then he tries and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but he will take 17 points of damage. So that is. His health contains nice. All right, and is that your turn, Ash?
Yeah, that's all my stuff.
All right, then Arden, it is your turn next. Yeah, he's incredibly hot, Connor.
We saw him naked on that like oil painting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
How big?
How big then?
You know that scene in Scrubs where Kelso has his little toady, and Kelso says 10 inches, and then his toady says it's like a baguette? That's what we're talking.
Okay. Good to know. I needed to know that before I head inside. I had to mentally prepare myself.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly stream, but
It's a baguette.
Bezos is gone. We can do whatever we want on Twitch now.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cycle around and hit him because he hurt my friend.
Okay. 15 will miss. He
Okay.
like moves your rapier aside, and it's like you feel like you are hitting like a full shield when he just moves it with his hand.
All right. And then I'm gonna try and stab him.
Yeah. 17 just hits.
Nice.
And an extra.
So that's 26 piercing which he will take 13 of.
Well, so just everything gets halved with this guy. Fuck.
Wait.
Then 5 poison.
He takes 5
Okay.
poison. All right, and there we go. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, it is Cranion's turn. And for Cranion's turn, he is going to cast the spell.
Apologize for being manipulative and
Yeah.
abusive to his children.
No, he isn't going to do that.
No?
He is going to cast the spell Earthquake.
Counterspell. Just kidding, I don't have that.
Okay. Then he is going to boom, boom, boom. He just like moves his finger, and with each of those, you hear that sound. And there is a tremor around all of you. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Wait, hold on. Is that what it is? No, 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 no. I need each of you to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Bam. 10.
18.
9.
I read somebody else's. 17.
What happens?
So Ash and Adira are knocked prone.
Okay.
Not too bad there. And Arden and Aster, you all stay up. However, you are all going to take 5d6 bludgeoning damage. Arden will, of course, take none. Aster will take half. So that is 19 damage. Aster, you are going to take 9. And
Did we take that short rest? Did we take a short rest between this and the last one, or no? Right?
We took a long rest between the last session and this session.
No, you did not. You
We did not.
use.
We came right here.
I offered you a long rest, and you all said no.
So
To take to recast reincarnate again. I meant like before we reincarnated. What's his butt? We took a long rest, and then the only thing we did was me cast reincarnate.
Okay, if that is what everybody else remembers, I think that might be right. I don't remember.
I think that is what happened.
Okay.
Because you didn't have a lot of spell
Yeah.
slots.
So then,
A night
then
to
everybody had
prepare.
their 9. Wait, is it 9? It actually might have gone up. Everybody has their temporary hit points from Baby.
yep. And okay, so that's 9 to you, Aster, 19 to Ash and Adira, and nothing to Arden because you're a rogue, and I hate you.
Yeah.
And then he is going to snap his fingers, and this little bit of smoke just emanates from beneath his toga up into the air. And there is a new combatant on the field, as next to him you see this massive man. He looks like he would be from Ursumer if he was a human, but he has silver skin and this long hair that just seems to turn into wind. He has a beard that does the same thing. Beneath his waist there is just this cloud that is similar to Arden's. And he draws out 2 scimitars. And then he just pops out of existence.
Oh. Bye.
And Cranion ends his turn there and sort of arrogantly turns to Ash. And he says, "My son wanted your bird. Is that why he is dead? Is that why my daughter is missing?
We
I lost 4 children in a single night. Taking your bird and your life will be
Why do you think we did that?
less."
We didn't kill anybody. We didn't kill any of your children.
And that's his turn. All right. Next up, it is Adira. It is your turn.
Okay. So I'm starting next week. Okay. Deer is going to run in free action. She will. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So I have to use half my movement to get up. So I use 15 feet get up. I'm going to use 15 feet to run. Hold on. Nope. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to use 15 feet to run right here. So I have Aura of Protection now. So if Ash or Arden have to make saving throws, they get a bonus to it. And then for my action, I am going to use Willful Shield. So all of the attacks made to the creatures within 30 feet of me that I like have disadvantage. So.
Amazing.
And do I have 2 turns now? Wait, I have to. Wait, no.
Huh?
I have 2 things. I'm sorry. I can't attack twice. Anyways. And then, what do I want to do? And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Mass Healing Word. And just say, come on, he can't. He could probably take us, but I know we can kill him. And everyone will get 11 healing back. And that'll be the end of my turn. Sorry, that was really disjointed.
It's all right.
Me up to top.
Okay.
Shit.
Aster, it is your turn.
I'm going to say, oh shit. What level spells do I have? I have up to 6. I know we're in deep shit. So 6th level Fiona is coming in.
Yes.
So her AC is a 17 and 66 hit points.
Cranion wags his finger.
Son of a bitch!
So it's going to be a d20 plus 12, and he has to beat a 16. 17. He has cast counterspell.
Oh shit. Fuck. Damn it. Maybe that's why your children left you. And then I'm going bonus action. Shit. I'm gonna bonus action give about my Fey pool of energy. How many do I have again? Oh my god, I have so many windows open. Fuck, I already. I'm so pissed.
He hit.
I don't think any of us are low on hit points after the Mass Healing Word. Besides you.
Oh, how many? Oh, it was Mass Healing Word. I got some. Sorry.
You got 11.
Okay. All right. Then I'm not gonna give that then.
Okay.
But in a bonus action, my face, that my hidden path, that is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah. How far away is 60? Totally changes what I was gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport over to here. That's this spot right here. I'm trying to look at it and
Yeah. Okay.
all right, that's my turn.
All right.
Oh, and I'm gonna move because I still have my move. To be like over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. Next up, it is the Jin's turn. And
I forgot it.
he is going to appear behind you, Aster.
Son of a bitch.
Love that.
And he is going to make 3 scimitar attacks. 16, 19, 11.
16, 19, 11.
They're all at a disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so this will be the second one for the 16, 10. This will be the second one for the 19, 16. And this will be the last one, so the 11. So he hits you once with that 16.
Okay.
Provided 16 hits, you take 12 points of damage.
All right.
All right. And then we go back to the top of the order. So it is Ash's turn.
All right. Bonus action. Ash pops out his fiery wings, and rises. So I'm going to not be prone no more. How do I take that off? There we go. And he goes, "My bird? You think you're going to take my bird just because your son couldn't handle himself?" And he casts Fire Shield. There we go. And that's his bonus action, that's his action. And he's going to stay, like, locked eyes. He's just going to... Oh, no, he wants to stay within 10 feet of Adira, so he's going to stay right where he is. Keeping Daddy Guy away from Adira. Adira, you're not prone anymore, right?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. You should take the thing off of your token.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright, that's Ash's turn.
Okay. Next up, Arden, it's your turn.
Yeah. Just gonna try and cycle around him and then just try and beat the shit out of him.
Do it. I believe in you.
We know you can do it.
Nice.
All right, 24 will hit.
Hey.
All right, so he takes 16 points of piercing damage.
I'm just gonna stab him in the side. I'm gonna twist the dagger and say, "Your children were bitches. They went down to people that don't even have names."
All right.
I do like the theory that Arden assumes anyone he hasn't met doesn't have a name.
Yeah, I don't know them, so they don't matter.
Main character syndrome.
Yep. And okay, next up it is Cranion's turn. And a silvery mist erupts around him, and he reappears over here. And then he is going to shake his finger and just point at you, Aster, and I need a dexterity saving throw as a purple bolt of lightning just appears right across your chest.
Oof.
Why are you focusing on me?
Because it's about time you died, Aster.
All right, that is a failure, so you will take...
You were the one with a grudge match against his kid.
You take 30 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god!
And then he is going to action surge, move to right here, and he is going to cast another lightning bolt at Ash and Adira.
Oh, I thought you were going to say another one at me, and I was like,
Nope.
oh, no, but
So I need a...
I don't know. Can you make spell with action search?
He can. So I need a... I need a dex saving throw from the two of you.
I mean, he's also a boss. He could just say legendary action. Who cares?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I got a 1.
Oh no.
What if I was a halfling?
I got a
Wait.
20 plus.
Wait,
Hell yeah.
Ash.
What?
You get also a bonus. Do I get the bonus?
You get
Or a
the you get the
protection.
bonus for more of protection.
And a friendly creatures as well.
Ooh.
So I got a 20. What would that be?
2.
A 22.
All right, so Ash
And I got a 5.
Ash saves and Adira fails. Adira, you will take 32 points of lightning damage, and Ash, you will take 16.
Okay.
All right, and then he is going to move to right there, and that is his turn. Next up, Adira, it's your turn.
Okay. So, did I use my free action to pull out my? Okay, I don't think I remembered. I don't think I did that. Okay, I'm gonna use my free action, pull out my shield and my Mercurius as a warhammer, and then I'm going to. Yeah, ugh, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm underprepared today.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. It'll fling over to him, and it's the mace, and it slams into him. 25.
25 will hit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at. Actually, I'm gonna cast this one. Yeah, just at a second level. 7 force damage.
Okay, he takes 7 points.
And that was my bonus action, so I still technically have an action. You know what? For my action, Arden, which... Yeah. I am going to touch... It says touch blind. It says touch, but I'm just gonna, like, ding my... Warhammer against Arden's Montoya and cast magical weapon on it
Okay,
at a
Can you-
4th level.
can you move next to Arden?
Oh yeah, I will. So sorry about that. I'm gonna move in between the boys. And I'm gonna do it at a 4th level, so it's a +2 instead.
Nice.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
I will use the rest of my movement to get closer to him. Actually, no, I'm not going to get closer to him. I need to make sure you guys have advantage on saving throws.
All right.
You have help on saving throws.
At the end of your turn, Cranion uses this. So you see Cranion begin to... You know that thing where ballet dancers go up on the tip of their toes and start doing spins? He is doing that, and you all hear beautiful music. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, no.
Damn.
18.
Okay, Ash,
Oh.
Ash, I need you to move, and I need you to attack Arden with your 2 main attacks and your bonus from the scimitar speed, please.
And my bonus?
Yep, he takes a turn through you.
Oh, Ash actually gets a 15. Does that save?
It does not.
Okay.
Are these made with
20 to hit.
disadvantage because of Willful Shield?
Willful Shield only goes on the first
It
one, right?
ended.
Okay, yeah, so
Ah, shit.
20 will hit, 13 misses.
13 will miss.
15, I
And
believe,
15 will
misses.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Does that
So
take
just my
turn
spark
away?
points.
Or does that...
No, he basically gave you that was so generous of him. He gave you a turn just in the middle of combat. All right, next up, it is Aster. It is your turn.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna bonus action.
I actually think my AC is a little higher because I'm
Take
dual
that.
building again.
But to right here behind the Jinn, because he can't see me, right? I'm behind a huge creature.
Yeah, he can't see you at the moment.
Dope. I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold, which is a 60-foot cone and will reach him.
Okay.
Nice.
Um,
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Whew. My spell save DC is 17. I don't know why it's saying that it's a 12 on the spell thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I gotcha. I'm not gonna say, Okay, so it'll be 17 to beat it. What's the save?
Yeah. Uh, con,
Chronicled, I think, is Constitution, if I remember right.
Okay, so it has to be to 17. He does not save, so he will take the full damage.
Nice.
The Jinn got a 19, so the Jinn is fine.
37 cold.
All right.
Halved for the Jinn.
Half for
Yeah.
the Jinn to what's half of that? Is that like 15 plus? So 19 to the Jinn. And
18.
Cranion takes how much? 37. All right. So
37 halved is
18. Yeah.
18.
okay.
0.5, but you round down.
I've been rounding up lately, so it'll be 19.
Oh.
Uh,
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
So he drops below a certain threshold, does Cranion, which I'll discuss here in a second, and then what's my Jin's health? Jin drops as well.
If killed by this spell, they become a frozen statue.
Killed by the spell, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, neither of them are killed. However, what you do see is you see part of Cranion's back freezes, and when it shatters, it seems like the skin is like frostbitten, and then Cranion begins to smoke even more. More of his body is peeling with smoke, and he says, "It has been a long time." And slowly you see this smoke envelop him, and you see, like, the flesh on one of his arms just starts to, like, peel off and drop to the ground and burn to ash. You see that beneath it there is this, like, lobster-like claw that is then covered by the smoke. His other arm is already changing and turning into what looks like metal. As Cranion's false appearance slips away. And
He got the women to fuck him?
That's why he needed the fake skin. I have a question, Ben. His resistance to at least like slashing and piercing damage, is that is it one of those like unless it's a magical attack, or is it just overall like a barbarian?
He has advantage to piercing and slashing from non-cold iron weapons.
Okay, cool.
Okay. There we go. So he has changed into this disgusting thing before you. You see these black tentacles come up from the smoke. And there we go. So that was Aster's turn. Now,
Nope. I
As a man-eater.
left you.
what'd you say?
I said, nope,
As
I
a
was-
man-eater. He's a man.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa, here he comes.
Probably.
Look out, boys.
Okay, then
He's Demon Man.
that was your turn, Aster. You want to make a jibe about the people leaving him?
Yeah.
All right. And next up, it is Lazri and the Jinns. And he is going to cycle around you to here. And he is going to make 2 attacks with his scimitar.
Wait, why'd he circle around?
So that is a 20 and a 20.
Oh my god.
So you will take 29 points of damage total. And then he is going to kind of turn into a cloud, and let me see. How far can my boy make it? Yeah, he can make it to there. He is going to fly through you over
Can I hit
to here. Yeah, you can hit him.
Oh, fuck, what am I hitting him with?
A punch.
A staff? You have a staff, right?
Yeah. No, I have a... Yeah, I do have a quarter staff. But I'm going to do it with my... Yeah.
I mean, what weapon would you have feasibly had out? Because you would have to have it out if you want to use it for an attack of opportunity.
Probably. Yeah.
All right. So, 16 just misses.
Ah, damn.
All right, and he is going to get there, and he is going to take a scimitar attack against you, Ash. It's a 12. That'll miss.
That'll miss.
All right.
Why are you just out against me? Am I not good enough?
You're complaining about him attacking you earlier, and now you're jealous. All right, then we go back to the top of the order. Ash, it is your turn.
Aster's a fickle fella.
Ash goes, all right, so you're going to take my bird and you look like that? I'm going to and he casts, Armor of Agathis at 5th level because he is a warlock.
All right.
And he is going to... Also, can you destroy his armor? Just... I don't see any reason why he would assume that he should take it off. But Ash is going to use his bonus action to enter a rage. Also, this guy took 2... Oh, he missed. And then Ash is going to fly directly at
Cranion.
Cranion.
Okay. He will take an attack of opportunity on you. 28.
Please do.
So how much?
28 to hit?
Yeah, and you take 15 points of... well, you take 13 points of slashing damage and 2 thunder. And then how much damage does he take? Does he just take...
He takes... well, how much... so you round up or down on resistance?
I'm rounding up on everything.
Okay, so Ash will take 7 slashing and 2, so that's going to be 9 damage. He takes 25 cold damage and 4 fire damage.
All right. Okay.
And then Ash is in disguise space.
Yep.
Icy hot.
Icy hot. Yeah, so the way that the cold damage works is that, like, as he cuts Ash, the wound immediately heals over by, like, drawing heat from his body.
Yeah.
And just absorbing into it while an explosion of, like, a small, like, burst of fire rejects his blow.
Yeah, nice. And I think the whole time that you are flying with your fire wings on top of your ice armor, you are, like, steaming. Like there's steam rising off
Fuck
of you.
yeah.
You look cool as fuck.
Just a tiny boy.
You meet the flaming boy on the field of battle.
The flame
You will not leave with your life.
All right, and you are in front of Cranion.
Yeah, and that would be my turn. I use my bonus action, my action.
All right, there we go. Next up, Arden, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna scream at Cranion. You were doing ballet on carpet, you crab-handed fuck! And I'm gonna throw my dagger at him.
Perfect
Chuck that dagger right at him. I'm pissed off.
20.
Did you roll a nat 20? It hasn't popped up on me yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's funny.
yes.
Okay.
Is sneak attack damage doubled from that?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. All dice damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. So as the dagger hits him, Ash, you can see the vague form that exists inside of all of this smoke and mist. You watch as where the dagger hits, the body seems to get like super thin, almost paper thin. And you watch as like shapes seem to like flee that spot. So how many damage dice did you have there?
That was my sword thing, which is actually an additional 2 from the hero's magic weapon.
66. So he is going to roll 1d4 and 12d6.
Oh no.
Roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
So how much damage total did you do to him? That's 11, 21, so that's 32 plus 16, 48 plus 7. Okay, he reduces 28 of that. So
It would also
55
be an
minus 20.
additional 4 from the magical weapon on Montoya, I think.
Okay, so he takes 31 damage total.
Okay.
Did you roll your poison die?
Do I need to roll that again?
That was the 2d4. Yeah, I mean, you would do it again, because...
Okay, sweet.
So let me roll another 2d4, though, to see what he reduces.
It happens.
Okay, he cuts out that 2. So he does take 31 points of damage.
Nice hit, though.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I just flip him off and go to attack the Jinn.
Is Blindside the dagger?
Yeah,
All right.
I gave it a
You
name,
didn't
thereby
actually-
giving it more power.
There wouldn't have actually been the magical weapon, because the magical weapon's on Montoya.
Oh, right, yeah.
But no worries.
Never mind.
An 11 will miss the Jinn. Just cuts through air. Anything else with your
Oh,
turn?
and that one.
Wait, I mean, yeah, even with the +2 from magical weapon, it's only 13.
Yeah.
Or it's only
Yeah, it would be a 13, but I'm assuming that doesn't hit either.
No, it does not.
It's also in that one.
Yeah, and that one's just
Yeah.
on attacks.
Well,
especially.
technically, it's not a nat 1. It's an 11 because of reliable talent. No, it's not. That's
a
only
nat.
on
Yeah.
ability scores.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
it's a nat 1.
Okay. Then next up, it is Cranion's turn. And he says, I was told of your fight with Goldemar and Herodias and the rest, the first time you met them. I am aware of how vexing the druid's healing can be. I will cut it out. And he casts Power Word Kill on Aster.
What?
Yes!
Bitch!
Excuse me?
I'm at 40 hit points. What does that do?
You are
Means
dead.
you're dead.
I'll fucking kill you!
No!
Can I enter rage twice?
You can...
Can I enter rage?
Can I? Can we all just enter a rage together?
I mean, you can growl. You can growl. You can be angry. Okay, and so Aster, you fall down, dead.
Can I just say, as I'm falling, tell Shahala I love her.
All right, and so that is death. He has failed all 3 saving throws. Just FYI. Adira, your turn.
Adira is not thinking. She's dashing.
I have to go refill my drink.
So she, I don't care. Make the attack of opportunity.
You can't. He already did.
Yeah, you already did.
He already did. Nice. I'm going to dash, and I know for my bonus action. For my bonus action, I'm just very in shock now. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I love you, but fuck you.
Yeah.
18 on Cranion.
All right, 18 will hit.
Oh my god.
6 force damage.
All right. He is bloodied. Dripping blood now.
And I used my action, and I can't, and that's the end of my turn. I will get to you.
All right. Aster, it is your turn. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Aster, you are having a strange experience.
Yes.
You've never died before. You certainly never expected that you would die this far from home. You've learned a small amount about the religion of the Hallandorians, and you see 2 figures approaching you. You are, by the way, floating above your body. Your allies are still in their fight. Perhaps for a few moments you consider, diving down and helping them, but to no avail. You realize that you can move, but you can't interact with anything. Instead, you see these two figures approaching you. They are robed, and they wear these masks that are covering one half of each of their face. And you see that they are bisected with a line, and above the eye, it is a human skull, and below it, it is what looks like the chin of a hound. And each of these figures is followed. They're each holding a long stick on the end of which there is a hanging lantern that glows green light. Each of them is followed by a dog. One is followed by a small rat terrier. She has a long curled tail, very pointy, large, almost satellite dish-sized ears. Her brown and black face has started to get streaks of white fur in it, but she follows very closely at the heels of the male figure who is approaching. And
She's the cutest little dog you ever did see.
next to that figure, there is a female figure who is followed by a strange dog who is not a specific breed. He has short, stubby legs and a barrel chest. He has multiple different textures of fur in white and orange. His ears start to go up like a hound dog's, but then flop at the points. And he is walking intently, but not exactly following the figure that he is behind. And they begin to approach you, and each of them holds their lamp over you. And you start to feel your soul changing and going somewhere else. And then the dogs just go fucking berserk, barking at something behind you. And you hear a deep, guttural growl.
He is not yours. He does not go to your place. Leave him.
And the two figures melt away, and you are no longer watching your allies. You are not there. You find yourself in a blank space, looking up at the moon. And then, after a few moments, beside the moon you see a wolfish eye blink open. And you are staring at a massive black wolf. And, okay, it's the Jinn's turn. And the Jinn is going to move and attack Arden with two of its attacks.
Okay.
First one's a 28.
Oh.
Second one's a 16.
Nope.
Okay, so you take 12 points of damage from the first attack. And then he is going to move to here, so you have an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah. Do it. Nope.
Alright, yeah, he manages to get away from that one. He is going to attack you, Ash, 25.
That'll hit.
Alright, it is 21, but you half the slashing.
Okay. Plus, so I'm going to take away the 6 first. Okay, I still have temporary hit points. And he takes 25 cold damage, and 12 fire damage.
Okay. He takes 25 and 12, you say?
Yep.
Why do you always make me do such specific math when you're playing Ash?
25. It's 37. He takes 37 damage.
I
Total.
know, but it's not in a number that makes that easy to, to subtract in my head. He is bloodied. The Jinn.
Nice.
Alright, and that is the Jinn's turn. So now, Ash, it is your turn. You see Aster has fallen dead Adira is running over to.
Can we say that, because I don't think Ash's rage is just like he gets really mad. I think it's like his body is as you described, just steaming. It's literally smoking. Can we say that when Aster dies in front of him, he literally just bursts into flame?
Yeah, I think we can say
And
that.
destroys his armor.
Yeah.
In this fit of rage, bringing my AC up to a 19. Because he is no longer wearing armor, and he is just going to wheel around here to try and put himself like more between, like to make sure that Cranion can't go after Adira. And he's like,
I apologize, I forgot. Start of his turn, I need you to make start of your turn, I need you to make a Dex saving throw.
okay,
Okay.
14.
It's a failure. You take.
What happened?
9 points of bludgeoning damage as one of those tentacles lashes down and strikes you.
Oh, so he physically hit me though?
He did.
Then he's going to take 25 cold damage, and 2d8, 11 fire damage when he hits me. And how much damage did it do? It did 9?
9.
Okay. Then Ash is going to stay squarely where he is. And his Armor of Agathis is depleted now. And he is just going to go off on Cranion. 3 attacks on Cranion. 24 to hit. 10 slashing damage. 31, nat 20 to hit. So that would be 16 slashing damage. And 14 hits, so that one's going to miss.
Okay, so.
He's used his 2 nat 20s. Nice.
He has.
Go get him, Arden.
Okay, yeah, next up, Arden, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that was bludgeoning damage, actually?
It was bludgeoning damage.
So that was 9, so that I would have not lost as much as I lost. I would have lost 5 to 2.
He's angry.
Oh, he is just on fire right now. He is just a little tiny ball of fire. Yeah, go ahead, Arden.
Yeah, it's a dead sprint just right up to Cranion. If I pass through the Jinn, I'll take it.
Yeah, you will.
You could end your turn here and still
Yeah.
hit him.
All right.
My dagger, I think, would have flown back to me last turn, I think.
It would have.
So yeah.
22 hits.
Nice.
Just stabbing in a flurry, slicing, cutting.
Eighty. 9 plus 7, but the 9 is going to be 5. So that's 12. Okay. There we go. Is that your turn?
Did you not roll sneak attack?
That's
I did.
26.
Oh, it's just my fucking computer is slow.
Okay, that's your turn, Arden.
Yep.
Okay. Cranion is going to, first up, he is going to use bonus action to do a Man-Eater Essence against you, Arden. So that's a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He gains back 10 HP, and you lose 10 as you take necrotic damage. And then he is going to use his action to cast Polymorph on you, Ash.
Okay.
So I need you to make is it Wisdom for Polymorph, or is it a...
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom. I need you to make a
believe.
Wisdom saving throw.
24.
Alright.
Fuck you, Cranion.
Hell yeah. I spit
can't-
blood
you
in
can't end
the
this
rough
on me.
approximation of where his eyes are.
All right. And there we go. Next up, it is... After that, it is Adira's go. Oh, wait. Sorry. He is going to
Okay.
move. I should have clarified. He moves over here. There we go. Adira, it's your
Is
turn.
that a opportunity attack?
As part of this form that he is currently in, he cannot have an opportunity attack. Can't be taken on him. Like if you attacked him, it would just be you would just be hitting some mist.
Okay. That just means I have to kill him next turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what Ash is feeling.
Adira is going to run 20 feet to get next to Aster.
Dash.
All right. And she's going to sort of like, I think she's going to like make herself prone to like cradle him in her arms.
Oh, the 6 arm. Oh wait, no, that's
The sixth arm of scooping. And she's just going to sort of like, one of her hands is like around his body, the other's going to like hold his cheek, and she's going to press her forehead to his, and she's going to say, please, please, I don't want to lose you. I can't do this without you. And she's going to cast Revivify.
All right. And
I don't.
you see at the center of Aster's chest, there was a hole cut open in his garb. And you can see that his skin in the center of his chest is the same icy pale as the rest of Aster is. But then you start to see something changing on his skin after you cast the spell. And you see that his skin is sort of bubbling and rising. And you see 3 small scale shapes start to appear on his chest.
He's hitting puberty, boys.
But at the moment, Aster does not wake up, but you can tell that your spell is taking effect.
Okay. So that was my action, and I used my movement. I'm trying to see how far my weapon can go. Oh, have you been adding the magical weapon? +2?
There would have been an additional 2 to that 7,
Okay.
but that would have been it.
And I could move it up to 20 feet. Okay, yeah. I'll just move it 20 feet, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, Aster. You are standing before the Night Wolf. And then the Night Wolf begins to change in shape, going from this wolf into a man. And in
This guy is gonna be so hot.
the middle of the change,
Oh, he
he
is.
says,
Aster Snowborn,
Oh fuck yeah.
I have waited to speak with you. Even among the druids, I am a figure of fear. But you do not fear death for yourself.
No. I've known you've always been there.
I ask you for a token. I must be able to act in your world, and for that I need a connection to a mortal. I must...
and he points at his missing eye.
I must be able to see fully in order to stop the eternal dragon. Will you feed me? form this connection with me, Aster Snowborn.
We've always been connected.
Will you write that in blood?
Can I bleed in this form?
You will if you accept.
Of course.
Very well.
And he lifts his hand to what you see is the massive Yornish sword on his back. And he puts his finger around it and he pulls it from the sheath. And you see that the blade is made out of starlight. And he lowers it. And then with like lightning speed, he just slashes. And he cuts you across one of your eyes. Which eye do you want to lose, the blue or the gold?
I'll lose the blue.
All right. He cuts the blue eye from you. And you see his eye patch just sort of moves up naturally and then fades away. And he now is looking at you with a silver eye the color of the night moon. And his other eye is the same bright blue as yours.
You will need to act quickly. You will have only weeks. You will need to be there when the Eternal Dragon comes, for he must die. Now, go.
And he shoves his hand into your chest, and Aster opens his eye in front of you, Adira. And in the other, you just see this pool of blood in the eye socket. That will need to be treated. You have 1 HP, Aster. But shockingly, you notice that when Aster gasps for breath, he has, instead of normal human canines, he has wolf fangs in place of his canine teeth, and his white hair now has a streak of black straight through the middle.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's edgy now.
Hell yeah. He's an e-boy.
And
He's always been an e-boy.
Aster, I will send you your new powers on the break. But he is awake now, and that's the end of Aster's turn. And now it is Lazrian's turn. Lazrian is going to... He is going to create a whirlwind.
Okay.
And he is going to move to right here. And you just see the wind around him is sort of just spinning like a maelstrom. It's spinning, 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 spinning. And...
Do we get opportunities to attack against him when he moves?
yeah, you would.
Let's
Hell
make
yeah.
him. 22 to hit, 13 slashing damage.
Alright. He will take 13 slashing damage.
15 to hit.
Misses.
Got it.
Alright, and there's now a whirlwind around him. Oh wait, he doesn't have to move to do that. So he won't take that damage, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
He is going to just put a whirlwind right here. So let me... Yeah, this will be our cyclone. And that is going to be his turn.
Now it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Ash is gonna look back at him and go, "Did and hack! I hack! Give you permission to interfere!" And just keep slashing at him. Bonus action, 21, 11 slashing, and 14, 13 slashing.
Okay.
And
So he takes 24 points of damage.
19, 13 slashing.
Okay, he takes 37 points of slashing.
Okay. And then Ash is just gonna try and go through the cyclone and go after Larry. Hey, Daddy, if I can.
So when you enter the whirlwind, I need you to make a strength saving throw, which you now have advantage on.
Go. Not 20.
Hell yeah.
All right, you have moved through the whirlwind.
Hey.
Oh, wait. I don't think I have that much movement, though. Let me just make sure that I don't. 40.
Oh, and let me make sure that the Jinn actually kept concentration.
1 second.
Yes. Okay. Jinn have a lot of constitution for wind boys. Like, you wouldn't think that they would have that much, but...
I unlocked it.
Oh yeah, and also I would like to say about the Night Wolf. R.I.P. Kento Moyora.
Yeah. Big boy.
He's just what if Guts was Viking.
That's just Vinland Saga.
Yeah. I mean, yes, and he also does look exactly like Roy from Ted Lasso. Which was by design.
That's who I used as a reference.
Yeah, no, I asked you to. Like, I'm not saying I just didn't want it to be like this thing that you've said, the artist
No. What I'm
who drew it.
saying is, thank you for letting me draw him.
I saw Johnny Young Bosch, the Power Ranger, and voice actor.
You saw Johnny and Bosch? Actually,
Yeah.
that's actually kind of
That's not
accurate
far
too.
off. Yeah, I've been waiting to use this
Yeah.
guy's art for a really long time. Thank you for drawing it, Emmy.
It's so good.
Or dies.
Okay, so after that, it is Arden. It is your turn.
Yeah. If I go this way, am I in the whirlwind?
Let me double check how big the whirlwind is meant to be, actually. No, you would be.
Okay.
You would not be in it.
Sick. Bonus action dash, run this way, and then immediate football cut across, and then just run and try and stab him.
How weird is it to hear a football referenced while we're playing D&D?
Yeah, just
But we just
jumping,
have Ted
stab.
Lasso.
That's true.
Yeah.
14 will miss.
God damn.
I spit at him.
You spit at him.
In the smoke somewhere.
All right.
That's my turn. That's all I got.
Okay. Cranion is going to move to right here. He draws no attack of opportunity. He is going to do Man-Eater Essence against you, Adira. 24 will hit. He will gain back 23 points of health.
Jesus.
And then he is going to use his action to cast Polymorph against you, Ash.
Again. What a dick. All right.
Wisdom saving throw.
18.
Succeeds.
Fuck! Yes!
All right. Adira.
Oh, he's scared of me, isn't he?
Adira, it is your turn.
Let's be honest, though. Would Polymorph stop Ash? Worst case scenario, he just makes an angry goose.
Adira, as concerned as Adira is about the gushing blood from coming out of Aster, she's just gonna kiss him on the forehead and cast Cure Wounds, which you have as a bonus action, but this is gonna be at 5th level. So you get 38 points of health back. You just groan so loudly.
Yeah, because technically this is against the rules.
What rules?
It's healing of 3rd level and below. But let's just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah,
I can do it at third level.
That's all right. Let's just.
No, I'll just make it my action.
All right. Thank you.
So I'm gonna have that as my action. Then you put the Tempest over my thing, so thanks so much for that.
And you get hit points back too, right? So
Me?
you're life cleric? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice. I keep forgetting about that. I'm a cleric, even though it's most of what I do.
All right. So you both get some HPs back.
Yeah, and then how are you two looking on health?
I'm fine.
I'm
Fine.
good.
I'm not even under 100 yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm at-
that makes sense.
I'm down like 22. I'm
Okay.
fine.
And then as a paladin, I'm going to use my last, channel divinity. Is lay on hands in action? Yes, it is. Okay, as for my next turn, I'm gonna like not facing towards him, but going. He's behind me. I'm just going to say, I will slaughter you when I get the chance. Using called action, my channel divinity, and then that'll be the end of my turn. I'm not gonna move my thingy. I'm actually gonna
Are you gonna
dispel it.
stand?
Yeah, I'll let Aster down and I'll stand
Okay.
and pick up very quick my stuff.
All right. Then, Aster, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stand up, very casually dust myself off.
It's like nothing happened.
Thank you for introducing me to a long-awaited. And then I'm gonna do my my breath weapon. This bitch already countered one of my spells. And I'm going to okay. Do 11 points of cold.
Do you do it to Adira?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I meant like I was moving in front of it.
There you go. So let's see if he can make the save. He got a nat 1. So he will take 11 points of cold.
And then I don't have any bonus actions. Do I? I wish I could have done something a little more. Yeah, my bonus action, I'm gonna Fey pool myself. Forgot about that for a second. And I'm gonna give myself, I'm gonna give myself 5d6s.
Okay. So you can just go ahead and roll those, and then we will go to our Jinn's turn. And for the Jinn, he is going to wave his hand, and there is going to be a... Where are ya? Did I already put you down? Nope, wasn't that fast. There is going to be, in front of you, Arden, there is a wind elemental who forms, sort of peels off of the cyclone. Air elemental, sorry. And it is going to appear there. It will... Then the Jinn will move to here. There we go. And then the wind elemental will go directly after the Jinn. So it is going to move and make 2 slam attacks against you, Arden.
Okay.
That is a 22.
That hits.
All right, you will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. and then 22 again. So you will take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And there we go. Next up, it is back to the top of the order. So Ash, it is your turn.
I'm gonna make the 14 a 7 instead.
Okay.
Did this guy drop concentration on the whirlwind with the air elemental, or no?
The whirlwind is not a... Oh, wait, it is a concentration spell. I'm sorry. So yeah, he dropped it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Ash does not really give a fuck about this guy right now, so he is going to... He can move through spaces. Go here. As he's moving through the Jinn, he's just like slashing up as a bonus action attack.
Okay.
19 to hit, 9 slashing damage.
Okay. He takes 9 slashing damage and saves on his concentration.
Okay, and then he's going to... Ash is going to move over to Clarion and make 2 more attacks. 21 to hit, 11 slashing damage.
Yeah.
26 to hit, 13
Yeah.
slashing damage.
Yeah.
So that is 24, halved to 12.
I relish the fact that your son died. The only thing that I wish more is that I was there to pull his throat out myself.
Damn.
All right.
Okay. Hold on.
Arden, it is your turn.
Okay. I can't move through the wind elemental. He's a solid thing, right?
He is currently a solid thing, yeah.
Ah,
Air elemental is
See,
what he's technically.
that ruins my plan. I'm gonna throw a dagger at Clarion.
Okay. 19 will hit.
Sweet.
You just get the sneak attack from your allies being there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what? 30?
Any possible way I could get a sneak attack, I would get a sneak attack with Arden.
At the moment, you wouldn't get it from like positioning or anything, but since you get it
No.
from your swashbuckler, you do get to
Yeah.
take it. Yeah. All right.
I also get it when allies are within 5 feet. Because he's more preoccupied, and I wait for a second and go,
I thought that was the swashbuckler feat.
No, swashbuckler is if no one is within
Oh.
5 feet. If it's just me.
Then you do not actually get the sneak attack.
No, I get all of them. Any of them can be interchanged.
No, but wait, do you get it because he's? You get it?
He gets it.
If
all
an
rogues
ally
get
is
it.
within 5 feet, if I have advantage, or if it's just me,
Okay, my bad. There we go. Sorry about that.
any of those will proc sneak attack.
I was thinking about
Which is why
the advantage
I get it so
aspect.
often because
You get it either or.
I get it so often because I get like every possible combination.
Okay, my bad. Then is that your turn?
I'm gonna also attack the. I'm gonna move and attack the Jinn. That gives me like an opportunity attack. I'll take that. If the air elemental is gonna hit me if I move.
It does try to hit you.
Okay.
It's only a 12 to hit though.
All right.
All right.
24.
Yep, takes 12.
Nice.
All right. And another 5. So 17. Okay. Then next up,
Can he take poison damage? What with being made of air and such?
yeah, doesn't have any resistance or immunity to it. The air elemental has way more resistances than the Jinn. It's wild. All right. For Crayon's turn, he is going to move right here. Right there, sorry. And he is going to cast Lightning Bolt at Ash and Arden. I need Dex saving throws.
I get +2.
You both do.
Doesn't matter.
All right. So that is 1 failure, 1 nothing happens. As Arden just fucking matrixes below the lightning bolt.
I duck.
Manage. Ian, you're in a rage. You're
Not on a dex save.
No, you
right?
actually do on effects that you can see.
Oh, wait,
As
is
a
that
pu-
level? Hey, fair. Playing fair here. Is that level 1 or is that level 2?
That's just rage,
Oh.
I think. It's
Yeah, I'm pretty
danger
sure.
sense. I play a barbarian. I should know.
Yeah.
I'll check.
We played it. We didn't. We didn't.
I think it's only. I think that's a level 2 feature.
Yeah, that is
I love
that
to
is
barbarian.
danger sense.
I would love to take that advantage, but I won't. Also, does the air elemental get hit? And the Jin?
The air elemental would.
Nice.
Okay, so that is 32 points of lightning damage to you, Ash.
Cool.
There we go. And none to you, Arden. 32 to the air elemental. Okay, and then he is going to do the man-eater essence once again. He is going to do it on to Aster. 28,
Fucking hell.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You take 16 points of
Alright, let's
necrotic
stop.
damage, but wait, you have resistance to necrotic damage now.
What?
So you take 8
Nice.
points, and he only gets 8
Nice.
points back.
Hell.
Oh.
Frickin' yeah.
Does it change if any of that came out of temporary HP?
I don't.
No,
It's the same. It's the same. It works the same. Alright. And then he is going to continue to move to here, and then he is going to Misty Step to there.
Oh, the fucking cow.
And next up, it is Adira. It is your turn.
I'm mad at you. Because even if I dash, I cannot make it.
You got Guiding Bolt.
That's true. Okay, so I'm going to... Actually, then I'm just going to cast... Guiding Bolt from where I am and just say, get back here, you coward. And I'm going to cast it. 14.
Damn it.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, I have advantage because I did calling thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you
You do.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Why?
No.
God damn.
This feels so mean.
This feels so wrong.
This feels cruel.
All right, you all win the fight.
What? No, it's just...
All right. So you've cast Guiding Bolt. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
Let me think. Okay, I am going to still run halfway across the... Pretty much. I'm going to run towards him.
You only have 30 feet because you used your action to cast Guiding Bolt.
Fuck, you're right. Wait, I make 2 attacks now, but that's not with magic. Okay, so... Wait, I have a question. I've never played a character with 2 attacks.
The 2 attacks are just if you take a weapon attack, you get a second one.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna run that way. I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn Mercurius into, spears can be thrown. Correct? Yeah, so I'm gonna turn it into a spear. And I did not need to cast Sacred Flame, that was a mistake. And I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then next up, it is Aster. It is your turn.
I am going to say I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna grab onto Ash, and I'm gonna actually no, I'm not. I'm just going to start running, and then I'm gonna bonus action use my hidden step um, to be. I can go 60 feet with it. I want to teleport, like right in front of him. And can I, for flavor, just mid teleport wild shape while I'm still like disappeared? So I leave as Aster and then come back as a dire wolf,
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
but a giant black wolf with one eye.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
And then because I took the telepathic feat, I then am going to say in his head, you can run from me, but you can't hide. Just in his head.
Okay.
You'll see your children soon.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm a huge creature now, so I'm the same size.
Gotcha.
Eat my ass, bitch.
Okay. The Jinn is going to move here and is going to take its 3 attacks on you, Arden.
Okay.
Oh. And I was gonna. Oh, I already used my bonus action. Never mind.
So that's 21, 27, 15.
Okay, first 2 hit.
Okay, so you take 21 points of damage.
I'll reduce the 11.
You can reduce the whole
On-
attack, so you can reduce the,
Oh,
the
okay,
12
sweet.
to 6. And then the
Awesome.
air elemental is going to move here and is going to try to slam you twice with advantage.
Mm.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck. How you doing, Arden?
I'm bloody.
Okay.
The Jinn bloodied me.
All right, that's 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and then with the second attack, it's 26
Damage or 2
to
hit?
hit.
Okay.
And you will take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I think I am on. I think I'm down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm down.
What?
All right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Arden falls prone, unconscious.
I didn't know that Arden was bloodied.
He was just bloodied, but
I was
the
2
nat
points
20
above bloodied.
All right.
Oh.
And
Yeah, it was the nat 20 that really got me.
Ash, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
Ash sees Arden go down, and just for flavor, I think he grabs the hair of the Jinn and just starts and like tries to pull its head back and just start hacking at its neck.
Yeah, all right.
Um,
Ash is kind of creeping me out this session.
29. Reroll. 23. 29.
So the
I reroll that
the
once.
bonus attack you do not have to make because you have killed him with the first 2 attacks. The air elemental dissipates as well.
Ash can't do anything for Arden, but I mean, besides what he just did, so he is going to.
He
fucking-
takes out a bottle of liquor and pours
Oh.
one out, and then
As he goes.
Wait, I'm sorry. The air elemental is still there. It just loses his control. My bad.
Oh, fuck.
It'd be really funny if the Jinn casted the air elemental. It's better than him, it seems.
Oh, he did. That's what happened.
Like-
Ash, it's still your turn.
yeah.
Fuck.
I thought the Jinn was the the major enemy, so I reduced his damage instead of
The actual enemy who has
like,
resistance.
the 23 in
I,
one hit.
I think that. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Wait, from there. How do you do that? There we go. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. Nope, that's a bad line. I'm gonna go right there.
Okay.
And I don't think I have a bonus action that I can use because I am raging. So, yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay. Arden, can you make a death save for me, please?
Yeah, this is my first one all campaign.
Oh my god.
All right, that is a
Nat 20.
failure.
Oh no!
All right, and
And I'm gonna get hit like 3 times by the air elemental. It's great.
next up, it is Cranion's turn. Cranion is going to move to here. And how many spell slots does he have left?
He's used a lot.
He's used a lot.
I don't think he has any left.
Second power word kill.
He uses it on you, just to be a bitch.
Just to be a cunt.
No, he just picks up a fucking rock and throws it at me, and then I die.
Okay, he is going to get to here, and the mist around him starts to become, like, black. It goes from black to, it is now black mixed with, like, this strange green. And, okay. So you are within 15 feet of him. Aster, I need you to make a con saving throw. Alright, that is a failure. On your next turn, you're going to take 2d8 poison. And then he is going to move right here, and he is going to attack you with his floating rapier. Ash.
Cool.
That is... No, I didn't write that feature down, so I'm not going to give it to him now, because that would feel unfair to me, privately. So that is a 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Alright. You will take... Wow. You will take 17 points of piercing damage, halved to 8. And then you will take 5 points of cold damage.
Alright, I am now bloody. Oh, cold damage?
Cold damage.
That's also halved. From Fire Shield.
Okay.
So I am not bloody, but I am about to be.
Alright. And next up, it is Adira. It is your turn.
So I just said that he was a C word, and I would like to say I use that word because I kind of, not more of a reclaimed way, I guess, is how people, I guess is what to say. I'm sorry if it offended anyone. Nope, I'm sorry if it offended. I'm sorry if I, nope. Sorry if I, nope. I keep saying if. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anyone. Anyway. I am going to, so I have a disadvantage on my next 2 rolls, but I'm going to do a mass healing word at 4th level. Would that still be at disadvantage then? I have it clicked
healing
on.
word would not be, no. It can't
Okay.
be. Don't you...
Sure.
I thought that called shot, you just have to try to hit them.
No. I will honestly. I've wanted to discuss it with you because I've never used it because of the repercussions are so crazy bad in comparison to what you get.
No, hon, you did not incur disadvantage. So you can cast mass healing word and.
However, no. It says I called shot on my turn. I did the called shot, so I uttered my intent for my next turn. I would make those rolls with advantage if I was able to do what I had said.
Which you did.
And
The guiding bolt. You said you were going to slaughter him. You tried to hurt him. So I don't think that you have disadvantage.
Okay.
But
All right.
mass healing word, everybody gets 17. So Arden, you are awake, but you are prone.
Sick. 17 is awesome.
Adira's going to use her movement, get over there, and then she is going to, I guess just slash at him twice with her Mercurius Spear.
Both of those are going to hit.
27 and 28.
Nice. That is I think
13.
that's the best round of attacks
26.
Adira's ever had.
Truly,
Yeah.
I roll so hot and cold. So
You gonna pump
20
it?
Oh yeah, I definitely should.
Yeah.
What? I should do I should do fancy smites though.
You
Actually,
you
you know what
can't
I'm
do
gonna do?
any of your fancy smites. You just gotta.
I can't. I did my bonus action. That's right. No. I can just
From
do a
across the
regular
room,
divine
you
smite.
hear
though.
Arden
Yeah,
go,
you can do a regular smite. Plus, also fancy smite's got to be before you hit.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I can actually do 2 smites.
You can.
If I hit twice. So I'm gonna do both at 4th level.
Oh my
I
god.
have those spell slots, and I want to murder this man.
Okay. So he took half damage from the piercing, and he will now take half damage from the radiant. So 19 plus 18 is 37.
17.
So half of 37. Oh no, we just did this. It's 18. Okay. Yeah, you do a really huge
Wait.
chunk
I'm
of.
sorry. What is 18?
It's half of 37 because we're rounding up. So wait, it would be 19. My bad. Because we just did that.
No, wait. What numbers are you getting
It's
this from?
that's the smite. So your smite is
Oh, my smite specifically. I got you now. Yeah. Okay. It would be 19 then. Yeah. I thought you were saying that 9 plus 8 was 18, and I was about to be very sad for a moment.
no 10 plus 8. I looked at it wrong, and I thought that it was the 2 smites and then the 2 higher level casting. So I was looking at one smite was 10 and 9, and one was 10 and 8. I am bad at math, but I'm not bad enough at math that you are not going to be able to take me to accounting parties. So
Yeah, because they're definitely going to quiz you on how to do.
they
calculus.
are. That's. I'm going to be quizzed.
Is that your
I'm going to
fear?
be quizzed on everything when I go to your work parties. Aster, it's your turn. They're not going to talk to me about history though, because those nerds would lose.
They know it.
I'm going to run up and make a bite attack at advantage
All right,
because of pack.
you have advantage. Yeah,
17 plus 5 for 22.
22 will hit.
Dope. It's 2d6 plus 3 piercing.
By the way, you're going to take poison damage, but we'll do that at the end. So go ahead and roll the piercing damage.
8 points of piercing, and he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Damn, that just makes it. My spell save DC is a 17.
Okay. So he stays on his feet.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna throw 4. I'm gonna throw 4 healing pools. 1, 2, 3, 4. 46s over to Arden.
Okay.
Whoa.
You can roll those in the chat, and Arden can just go ahead and apply them. Since 12.
And you also get 4 temporary HP.
And
4 temporary?
Aster, you take 11 points of poison damage at the start of your turn, by the way. From the ever poison that's leaked into the air. And there we go. Next up, Ash, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh, wait,
How's he
hold
looking?
on. Sorry.
Oh, air
Air
elemental.
Elemental, who flies 90 feet and is going to attack Cranium.
Yeah!
It got a natural 20.
If this air elemental takes the kill from me again.
Can I just say, the hell yeah babies for the D&D at the beginning of the session just really kept
Yeah,
going. They just kept-
baby!
Hell yeah, baby.
hell yeah baby!
Alright,
Full disclosure, I am gonna fucking murk that air elemental the moment I stand up.
second attack will also hit, but not a critical. He's still standing, but it's pretty close. He almost took it from you, Ash. Ash,
Good.
it is your turn, Ash.
Ash is going to, because now you can say this didn't happen, but I did say that he was holding the hair of the Jin and chopping at its neck. When I killed the Jin, can I have decapitated it, and am I still holding its
It
head?
turned into a warm breeze. That's like official D&D stuff.
No.
But this isn't
Okay,
official
fuck.
D&D stuff. Yeah, you're holding its head.
Fuck yes. Okay. So I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna fly up at Cranium, and still like trying to hold. Oh, he doesn't have like a head or anything, right?
There is no well, there is a head shape. You can see like the approximation of eyes. One of them sort of normal, and then the other one is like a fly's eye, faceted. So you can guess where the head is.
He's gonna try and guess where the head is, and just as he's flying over, he's lifting the Jin's head, and he points at the Jin with the heads with the sword, and then he points at Cranium, and he just flies in and hacks at where he thinks the head would be.
Okay. Make your attacks one at a time, please.
29, 13.
What does it look like when Ash kills Cranium?
He just flies by him, and it's like straight out of an anime, where he just flies and seemingly nothing happens, and then Cranium's head just like drops and rolls.
Cranium's cranium.
Cranium's cranium drops and rolls away from its
yeah.
body. It just
So
falls.
you all do see Ash go by. His sword is like he just did a stroke. And then the mist just falters and falls away, and a head does splat and hit the ground. And it is a horrifying, twisted face. Looks like the face that he was wearing before, where he was the handsome high elf, was at some point a face that resembled his own. But the skin is just this fallow, rotted gray and black. His cheeks have like holes in them that peer into his mouth, and his mouth is this twisting corkscrew pattern with these small shattered teeth going in different directions. He does have that fly's eye that you now see has burst, and there are maggots crawling out from those facets. He is not handsome anymore. Wolfaster. Apologies.
He's still packing?
Well, it's that part of his body's just gone, so no. Arden looking at that disgusting head. Well, you're still packing. Arden, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna stand up. And then I'm just gonna dash at that air elemental, because I honestly don't think he would have noticed attacking Cranium.
Yeah.
Oh, can I use my action? Can we say that the attack was an action, and my bonus action to get an insight check on the air elemental?
Yeah.
Just to see if he's cool. For now. Nope. I have no
It
idea.
doesn't seem very cool.
Okay, cool.
My father died because of you.
It's the noble prince of the air realm. And I don't really give a shit, so I'm gonna dash and attack with Montoya. From behind. So it's advantage.
All right. That's 26, 49, 50, 55. All right, still standing. Very bloodied is the wind elemental. Extremely bloodied.
The second Montoya hit isn't a real one. It's because I hit it from.
Oh, okay.
So take out 12.
Still bloodied though. All right, there we go. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Adira, it is your go.
Adira, just gonna hit this.
Air elemental, I guess. Twice.
14 and a 12.
The 14 will hit.
Oh, thank you.
All right, that is 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Does that?
Hold on. I'm just gonna smite. Work. I'm just gonna smite at a 3rd level. I just want it dead. That it. And 21.
All right, and
On the smite.
Adira stabs her spear into the air elemental leaves it there, and there's just this burst of radiant energy in the shape of 5 arms that sort of spin in the opposite direction of the wind as it's going, and it just dissipates, and it's gone.
I love that.
And you have killed an archfey changeling. Don't you feel so good about yourself?
Yep.
Ash, while still flying, loses rage, and his sword falls to the ground, and he curls up in a ball and just starts to cry.
Spark.
I find the head, I kick it, and go, fuck you, I win, and then I fall over.
Spark starts to bounce next to you, Ash, and starts to like put your hair in his beak, and then like kind of pull on it, and kind of like turn and look in your eyes, and
Ash gives him a little smooch on the top of his head.
yeah, and then he nestles down beneath your like between your chin and your neck.
Under Ash's scarf.
Aster, Wolf Aster, Waster, if you will, will walk over
Alf.
and like give Ash like a comforting like lick on the head.
Aww.
A
Oh yeah, because
deer.
you're still
Around.
huge.
Yeah, and curl around him.
Ash is just gonna like hug his neck.
Adair is going to scoop Arden with his consent
Yeah.
and bring him over to a big group hug with Wolf Aster, or as I like to say, Alf.
Blaster.
Don't eat the cat.
Because I'm huge, can I be like curled around all 3 of them?
Sure.
I think we're using you as a bed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bump. 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 You hear something coming from the crate after like 7 minutes of you all cuddling.
Oh, Ash remembers. Wait, our friend was
Is Acumenus a puppet? Was he always a puppet?
not a
I
chance that a puppet could get that high.
I don't know.
I don't think he was, guys.
I'm a good actor. I could make a puppet look high.
Adair is going to get up because I think she's the least bloodied and like probably emotionally exhausted, and she's gonna go to where she hears the thumping. Where is it coming from?
It's this crate.
The big crate
clear.
at the top.
Okay, the giant crate. I was thinking so. So Adair's gonna walk over and she's just gonna slowly lift.
Yeah, and you see on the bottom, in the bottom of the crate, you see Ocumenus. Dear girl, can you help me out?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, come here. Is Acumenus a halfling?
He's a dwarf, but he's very skinny.
Oh, dwarf. Okay. Do you mind if I hold you?
I do not.
Okay, Adair's just going to scoop him out.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you all right? Let me... If you set me down, I'll get you all something to drink that will help considerably.
Ocumenus, come cuddle for a minute
Okay.
first.
Do you have any more opium?
Adair's gonna just keep holding him as she takes him over to the cuddle pile.
I could use some of that opium
All
right
right.
We're covered in like
Blood.
blood.
Just bleeding into
And, like,
Aster's
poison
matted
and
fur.
There's a corpse of a weird flesh being on the ground. His carpet is stained. I feel so bad.
This is what prestidigitation is for.
Do any of us have it?
I do.
It doesn't work if you're still bleeding.
Ash does, and I think I do too. You guys hear in your head, Aster's voice just saying, "Really glad I met you guys, and I'm glad I didn't die."
I'm so glad you're not dead.
The night wolf's pretty.
I'm sorry, it got a little intense there. I fucked up my armor. and it's like Ash is like bare chested at this point. Like,
We see his tiny little ripped muscles.
yeah.
I picture it very much like Meliodas, shirtless, super small man, super ripped body.
He's also like,
wide boy walking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
Indeed.
Why did we come here?
He wants us
God.
to give back the thing.
Yeah.
The gemstones.
Yeah, Humanist, the puppet of you has the thing. I didn't use it.
I was tricked. There was this very handsome red-haired half-elf who arrived and said that he needed assistance, but once he was in, I just... He took me by the shoulders and looked me deep in the eye, and then I couldn't move. And I was stuffed into my own crate.
It's okay.
I'm so embarrassed that I fell for a puppet man who I thought was handsome.
Don't
Aster
worry.
did as well.
I
Oh, he was so good looking, wasn't he, Aster?
Well, mine was like a blonde man,
Oh,
right?
I don't remember. Maybe mine was blonde too. It was the same puppet. I feel it intuitively.
Oh,
There's hair dye in this world.
yeah, he was really handsome. Whenever he tricked me, he kind of stole a chalice that could kill gods. So
Oh,
at least you didn't have
at
that.
least? Oh, gosh. Now let me go and get you all some potions. And he
And opium.
gets up.
Opium.
All right.
Painkiller,
He gets
please.
And he brings everybody a greater healing potion.
Hey.
Thank you.
Glug, glug, glug.
Gleagle, gleagle, gleagle.
Ash is actually pretty much fine. I still
Yeah,
have
Deer's
80 hit
pretty
points.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the greater healing potion for when he needs it.
The tincture of opium.
Never mind. Give me that back, Ash.
Okay, then I'll use it.
No,
I'll
I'm
use
just
it, I'll
joking.
use
I'm just joking.
it. Oh, okay. Then I won't use it.
That's
Yeah.
4d4, right?
Aster's in a wolf form, so I'm not really gonna use it yet. I'm gonna wait until I come out of it.
Damn. Nice.
44 plus 4,
Plus
right?
4.
Yeah.
Deer is just going to pat Arden on the back and cast Cure Wounds at a second level. $17.
Nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I describe the other gods that I saw to them? Like, I think I tell them about what happened.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who they were?
I think that one of you remembers the Temporon from when you were doing a little bit of research to talk about to go into the Temple of Dior. The Temporon are basically just 6 spirits who guide, or 6 gods or god-adjacent beings who guide the souls of the dead into the Hallandorian afterlife.
I can't imagine what that would have been like.
Probably super horny.
Wine.
Hey, Ocumenus, can we make a pillow fort?
Of course.
A pillow fort. We need to wait for our escort.
Yeah.
And he constructs a pillow fort with you.
We take our long rest with Ocumenus on the pillow fort.
You can take a short rest.
Hell yeah.
I'm also gonna do something that I haven't done before. But Ash is gonna go over to to the head of. Sorry, what's his name? I knew it, and then I'm blanking on it now.
Cranium?
Yeah, he's gonna go over to his head, and I took a new Eldritch Invocation. I swapped out an Eldritch Invocation.
Just gonna do like 3 more of these.
And I have, what's it called? It's called Whispers of the Grave, which lets me cast Speak with Dead as without using a slot as a cantrip.
Okay.
I think that what this looks at is Ash lifts his head, and he's just staring into it, and it's like gross and disgusting, and he just asks a question. He asks, here, I don't have it pulled up on Roll20, but I have it here. It says you grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse with your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions, and it lasts 10 minutes. It knows only what it knew in life. The answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy, which it does. Cool. It doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit.
Yep.
So, Ash just looks at it and says, "How did you know we were going to be here?" And as he says that, this golden fire escapes his mouth and just kind of like swirls around the head before entering its mouth. And yeah.
Yeah. I had eyes watching for you. Arrived minutes before you.
And Ash is very surprised by this. He didn't know that this was something he could do. And I think he like throws the head a little bit away. And then he looks at this and says, "I think I brought his head back to life.
Can we kick it around?
We can't get around.
I don't wanna damage it. Like, we could probably sell this for a lot of money."
Oh, talking head.
Totally.
How long does it talk?
10 minutes.
Oh. Well, we should, if
Letting
we keep
the
the head,
days
we...
go by, letting the water hold me down. And
He gets it. We take it, and then you cast it, and then we sell it to someone. You know, like a lie?
Yeah, I mean, did anyone have any questions for him?
Ask them where they kept the masks.
The what?
The masks.
The masks? What masks?
The masks that Gossamer and them were met them. That allowed them to like look like other people.
Hmm.
If we can get some of those, that'd be pretty.
How did you all change your appearance?
it is in our nature. I am a changeling, my children are changelings. We were given assisting items from followers of an ancient god.
We know about Naya, right?
Yeah, you do. And Gossamer told you that it was Naya.
Why are you working with Naya?
It was our intention to betray the White Masks. There is another force that seeks the betterment of spirits. We are aligned with they.
Who will take over now that you're out of the picture?
Gossamer, certainly. She is my last living child with any power in the organization.
I've got one more question. Would anyone like to ask anything?
I have nothing to say to it.
Why is he such a dick? Kidding. Ask him if he feels. We don't really have a question.
You're chopping out all in and out. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Damn it! I don't know why. Am I better?
Yeah.
That's better.
If we don't have any other like information questions, even if he feels bad for treating his children like shit. No, never mind. That's a stupid question.
Do you have any hidden treasure outside of the city that we can take and use?
Oh. Yeah, Ash asks that.
There are countless supply caches hidden in each of the nations that are mine. Ugh.
The
enemy leaves the head.
And yeah, the golden fire just trails away and dissipates.
There is a knock on a door that suddenly appears. After this hour.
Ash conjures his sword back into his hand.
It's Bolivan.
And he'll go over and open the door for Balaban.
Yeah, and you see him and he steps in.
Were you all attacked here?
Yeah, we killed Cranium.
Yes!
We killed him.
And a Jinn. He had a Jinn friend, and Ash holds up both heads.
Yeah.
I am amazed that you managed this. Come, something terrible has happened.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, do we have to kill the rest of them?
Iolanthe was attacked.
By who?
Cassandra.
Fuck. Okay, so now we're gonna go kill Cassandra. Jesus Christ.
No.
All right.
Piatra and Skipper have gone to confront her. But she,
You need Aster too.
yes, the topic of discussion before you all left.
Pardon me, just before you all go. My associate, Yu Yan, was interested in speaking with you all tomorrow. She knows a way that you can get out of the city. I know that they've enacted they've locked down the gates and aren't letting anyone leave, but she can get you out, and she'd like to enlist your help, it seems.
Adira's face is bright red.
Yeah.
Well,
She just nods her head silently.
Very well. I'll let her know. She'll be in touch with you. And Bolivan says, "Come." And
Ash still has the two heads with him, and he kind of just like
gotcha.
ties them to his belt
I
in a very Celtic fashion.
Yeah, he does the Witcher thing, and they're just trailing along the ground.
hey, I mean, of course. So you
Documented. You're pretty ostentatious. You don't happen to have an iPad.
Oh, yes, I do. He leaves, and he brings you a cool eye patch that has like a silver chain that goes around, and then it's a piece of like deep violet leather.
Ooh.
And he hands it to you.
Thank you for the dagger, by the way. It was really useful
Oh,
in killing
of
him.
course. I'm always happy to help.
Oh yeah, your thing still has 3 charges in it. I didn't end up needing.
Oh, here's the exact amount of money that you gave me before. I don't remember it. Let's not focus on it now. Here you go. He tosses you your gold back, and Bolivan leads you, darting around the folk. He leads you back to where you see two thieves keeping a vigilant watch over Iolanthe, who is laying on like this cot, and you can see like around a blood stain that is just in the center of her stomach. You see there are dried tears on her dress.
Oh no.
She is dead.
Oh shit! I don't have a 5th level spell.
You can rest here. She will take your help tomorrow.
Okay.
What is the? I have a question. Resurrection. How long do I need to cast Gentle Repose on her?
No, reincarnation is
Or reincarnation. I'm sorry.
10 days,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's within 10 days.
Okay.
She and Piatra were moving to one of our safe houses, but we were betrayed. 5 members of the Novum Gladi had been paid off by the cops. They managed to separate Piatra from Iolanthe and the rest of the escort. When he managed to return to them, Iolanthe was dead.
I wonder if Gossamer made a deal with the cups.
I don't. I think the cups are
I
just.
think it's just they're bad. They're
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't make sense for them to go after Iolanthe. But
yeah, it does. They hated Piatra. Cassandra hated him. In like all of the interactions with him, she was like, "You boy, you." You know, like a bitch.
She couldn't kill him. She wanted to kill the person he loved.
maybe.
But I think it is worth asking.
I mean,
Should we? Do we have the body of? What was the little one's name? Oliver.
Oriel.
Oriel. Do we have Oriel's body? Maybe it's worth it for all of you. And he looks at the swords. To try and make peace with Gossamer. If we can bring back her brother, that might restore some semblance of stability and leave you all still positioned in the strongest, because you'd have been the one to bring back the member of her family she loved the most.
It might be. I will send a message. And you all can rest. If Skipper agrees, we will try reincarnating Oriel as well. No, please rest. All of you.
And
Ash is gonna rest, but he's gonna spend the first couple of hours of his rest hiding and staying guard. He's very worried about his friends.
okay. And he shows you all to some beds. You all get back to full. You are technically level 15, but we'll do that in just a few minutes. The next morning, you are woken by Bolivan, who leads you all back out, and Piatra is sitting, holding Iolanthe's hand in much the same way as she was holding his when he was dead. Skipper
They're like a little Romeo and
Skipper
Juliet.
is not there.
Okay. I'll get started. I set up the instance and all the things necessary for the spell, and I'll start casting Reincarnate. Take an hour to cast.
Okay. So just as before, you see Iolanthe is slowly encased in ice. And then the ice begins to crack. And the ice then reforms over her face. But the ice that has cracked on her skin, can you roll a...
Oh, may I pray again? Like go to a corner and pray again?
Sure.
Okay. Siwa Ashua Mastan. I know I've called on you twice to help people in their resurrection, but I'm asking of you again. And I know that you will deliver like you always do. 13, mediocre.
Okay. Aster, can you roll a d8 for me, please?
D8. Six.
Nice. Okay.
God, I hope she's a half-orc.
The skin,
That'd be
the
so cool.
skin on her arms, you notice that is there, is not the same color as it was when she went under the ice. And you notice that on her head, the ice that has reformed, on either side, like just above her, above her, the crown of her head, above her eyes, but above her forehead, you see ice is now growing out. And then they start to curl back and then curl beneath themselves like ram horns. And when the ice shatters, Iolanthe has the same face, the same frame, but a little bit wider and a little more healthier. But she is a pink tiefling.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
I also love that she is the daughter of a spirit, and now she's a tiefling,
Mm-hmm.
like Merihim.
Mhm.
I love that. We love a good dice roll.
Is she like a pink ram tiefling?
I know. Oh my
Fuck yeah! You
Oh.
appeal to all of my interests.
I like still kneeling over her as the spell ends. Hey, you are so cute.
She touches her face. I'm different. And Piatra leans down and kisses her. And then he says, "You're beautiful." And we're going to take our break so that you all can level up. And by break, I mean we'll see you in a month, maybe, or whenever the schedule change affects us. We'll see you. Bye, everybody. And I'm going to stop the recording.
I